Poke, yeah, it doesn't even know. Yeah, so.
Where's the style?
He's fucking nicked them both.
Right. Carlo's in there if you want.
The armoury.
This glove and a piece of steel and plastic. Get that fucker.
No good unless you're aiming it in the right place.
Alright, come walking through the door and do the action. Here we have ram nuts.
Rambina. Come on, back to back. 3 paces, then turn. 1, 2, 3. I've been.
Diddly bobbing along.
Diddly bob.
Through the day.
Put on your army face.
Dude, fuck. Hi, this is my M60.
Try and join this little baby. Everyone else has got the
And
lights
I love
on, so
my
you just stick out like dog's balls.
Hey, 10 o'clock.
GP, MP,
MD.
60.
Motherfucker.
Yes, I fucked up again.
Hey, everyone else's lights are on, so you
I will show you how to make a tactical move. Follow me. Follow me. Go! Waste the fuck! Kill him! Blow his fucking head up. Thanks.
He's only a Banks. Now, how do I stop this machine when you want?
Press the red button.
Okay.
I think this requires a little photo.
You have to put beepers on you people, and every time you do something wrong, I'll press the button. You get a good electric. Hey, number 2 is grab that spare barrel and move it off the weapon. Keep the muzzle of the spare barrel pointed down range.
Point the muzzle of the spare barrel down range. Put the chamber on the top.
Stay.
You're going to observe his forward shot. It's your job.
Okay, listen in. You're going to fire bursts of 5 to 10 rounds. 5 to 10 rounds at your target. Bursts of 5 to 10 rounds in your own time. Go on.
With these weapons, men!
Change!
Okay, what happens, the number 2 counts the rounds as they're going through. And as the 5th one goes through, you tap him.
Belt is expended. Detail. Instant. Go on. Hold it nice and steady, get a nice cone of fire. Hold it a bit loose, and tends to scatter the rounds from arsehole to breakfast time. Okay, but
Probably must
Hey, McDonald.
Don't do that again.
So, boys, what did you think of it?
Bloody good. Standing.
Good?
Great. Shit, fucking hot. Really good.
Dragon, eh?
Thank you, Gemma.
Get on fingertips.
Oh, that's it, man.
Come in, turn around, sit down. Backloaded as soon as possible. Okay, take note that the cover man, okay, at no time gets between the searcher and the enemy. At all times, a clear shot can be taken at the enemy. There are several different methods of searching. Okay, if your enemy does not speak English, you can make it easier for yourself. Okay, if he does understand English, I should say, to get him to remove your webbing, his webbing for you. Keeps you away from him. Okay, but that doesn't happen in all cases. As I said, there's quite a few different varieties and means of how to search people. Okay, you'll note that the man is in the push-up position. Okay, think back to how well you people react under the push-up position. All right, this is what's known as a stress position. That, combined with the fact that he's being searched, that he's, you know, more than likely alone, he's out here being searched by the enemy, he's away from his friendly troops, and the fact that he's got a rifle pointed at his head, is more than likely going to make him succumb. Okay, now you can pretty much do what you want to him as far as the search goes. Special items to take note of, men. Notice Corporal Tobin is not doing the old Bookham Dano search, the pat down. He's actually checking seams of trousers, seams of shirts, around collars. You would be surprised what you can hide in a collar, in a hat, in your hair, etc., etc. Okay? You can hide wires through here, small, you think of those surgical blades, those small surgical blades, they can be hidden throughout the uniform as well. He's doing not a pat, he's squeezing down this man's body parts so that he can feel for things. Checking the pockets, obviously. Okay, what do you think would be another great place to hide things within the uniform and on your body? Outstanding. Okay, within your boots. Lots of things can be hidden in boots, man. Okay, I've seen soles that can open up on boots, knives slip down boots, razor blades, etc., etc.
I don't know whether it's the Geneva Convention, but to really disorientate your prisoner, are you allowed to cover his head, cover his face?
Sir? Blindfolds. Some people, on the last lesson that I had on POWs, I was told no, not to blindfold them. But once again, men, okay, once he starts getting backloaded, let's say potentially this man gets backloaded to A, B echelon, or A or B echelon, and he gets to see all our routes, etc., etc. Let's say that man escaped, got back to his enemy lines, or to his friendly lines, okay, he would have a wealth of information in his head. So absolutely, maybe not at this point, okay, but at another point before he gets transported off by the MPs or RPs, I would definitely consider blindfolding him. Digger? Say again? You're a copper, mate. No, well, there are quite dramatic differences between police and military, mate, okay? But once again, you can use a hood, okay, blindfold or a hood. Okay, I've known people when I've been captured and had a sandbag put on my head, Okay, that absolutely freaked me out, man, because the sandbag had been used. I was breathing quickly anyway because I was in shock. I was spinning out, okay? Got this sandbag on my head and I couldn't breathe for shit, okay? And I did not move. I did exactly what I was told.
Now.
Okay, notice where Corporal Tobin's right knee is, men. Okay, if at any stage that prisoner tries to move, Corporal Tobin just has to drop his right knee when he's up in the push-up position. That'll drop that man on his guts. Okay, or alternatively, boofka. Okay, men, that's exactly how it's done, and that'll come up more pertinent in another example when he gets searched up against a tree in a minute. Okay, man, pulling out things like this, which you may think is rubbish. Every single piece of information that comes off that man gets tagged and bagged. Okay, the time you caught him, etc., etc., etc. This may seem like rubbish to you, but to the men back in the intelligence cell, okay, they can tell a lot out of what's in a man's pockets. The type of rations he's on, in tune with that, his type of morale, etc., etc. Taylor.
Taking bootlaces so we can't run.
What do you think? Yeah. What else could he do with his bootlaces? Okay, then what else could he do with his bootlaces?
Hang himself.
Bingo. Okay, more importantly, yes, hang himself, but garrote you as well, okay? Once again, I've been taught that you're not to take their bootlaces. Men, and I'll wear this, take their freaking bootlaces. Don't take their boots, you still need something to walk in, okay? Same as they're allowed to keep their helmets, okay? They have to be able to protect themselves. Leave their boots on them, but take their bootlaces. This is where you have to start switching on as to what can be used as a potential weapon. Yep.
Do you think you have to leave them
Okay. They do say that you are supposed to use it and feed them, or leave them, I should say, an eating implement. Okay. Would you leave anyone with a knife?
No.
Would you leave anyone with a fork?
No.
Potentially a spoon. Okay. But then again, I personally wouldn't leave them with a spoon. If it came time for them to eat, then they could have their spoon. Okay. Well, once again, okay, man, we're talking about what we'd leave them with. All right, we'd leave them with basically jack bar what I've said, their helmet, okay, and their boots, and obviously their clothing. All you want to do with these guys is get them backloaded ASAP to the MPs or RPs, who will then move them back through the system. But be warned, we are taught, okay, that if we are captured, the best time to try and make an escape is in that first sort of 12 to 24 hour period, and more to the point when you're still with the people who captured you. The reason being, the further you get shipped back in the system, all right, the harder it is to escape, because you're going to be further and further back in the lines. Okay? The more time you leave, these men are exactly the same, so you want to get them out of your hair ASAP. Sometimes, depending on how far forward we are, if for instance you're in a recon patrol and you pick someone up, your job might have been to snatch and grab someone, you're not going to have the MPs and RPs there. Okay, so you are going to have to contain this man, you are going to be absolutely responsible for his welfare, his food, his water, etc., etc. There are also provisions as far as smoking goes, whether or not to let them smoke. Okay? Personally, I don't believe you should let them smoke. Okay? The reason being, that once again, it's a morale boost. If you're out in the front line, okay, and you're responsible for this guy, what has he become to your section? Your platoon. A liability, a burden, men. Okay? You want to keep him in his weakest possible state without being animalistic to him. Okay? You want to keep him in his weakest possible state so he is the least burden to you. Okay? And once again, as I said, your platoon sergeant would organise for him to be backloaded ASAP. Okay, at this stage we have the man tied, hands behind his back. He's being lifted up, he still has his weapon pointed at his head. Okay? Now's the time that he may well have a sandbag put on his head and taken to a compound or a secure area. Now what's the likelihood in a platoon position like this that we're going to have a ready-made POW compound? Yeah. Not very good, so what do you think you do with him? Put him in a pit? No. Bury him up to his neck? Absolutely, okay? You put him on a tree, okay, sit him there, you can have a water bottle, and you just have a man guarding him at all times. Now you would rotate that guard frequently.
POW card filled out.
Because this man is a huge, okay, huge potential threat.
Based on head.
Yep.
As you said, tied to the screen headquarters, doesn't he have the chance to fall out?
Would you call out if you had someone standing there with a weapon pointed at your head? Oh he may be allowed, absolutely. Look, man,
To you, focus on your training facility where the boys are having a barrel of laugh. Especially that idiot.
Gotta make sure you know.
Okay, cover man, get around to the back. No, you're firing straight across him now. Have the rifle pointing up his arse. Victoria Police, finest. Getting a bit of his own. If we can find a plastic spoon on him, we'll justify the shooting. Isn't that right, Stu Smith?
You can shoot me, I'm armed with a packet of Musk lifesavers.
You idiot. Get your knee in his crutch. Margo, get your knee in his crutch. Crutch.
Hands up, put your hands up.
We're going to get him up against the tree
don't
first.
get rid of your weapon, mate, okay? Because now when he fights you, there's a weapon there. Okay? You want to get him right out of his reach.
Right. Hands against the tree. Tree, that's it.
Get those legs back.
Come on,
Get
legs
back.
Come on, that's it.
He's taking you on. What are you going to do about it?
I've got him. All right, you move, you little shit, and I'll kill you. All right. Hands off. Hands off. Fingertips. 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 That's it. That's it. Okay. What do we got in here? These little spoons. Is that tied in there?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay, stop there, stop there. If he moved now, when you had your leg out there, put it where it was.
Yep.
Okay. What sort of position are you to knee in the balls? Not a great one. Not as good as when you're directly behind him, are you? Just jump out for 2 seconds. Get ready to do a break fall and throw your hands on the ground, all right? As you move out to the side, okay, your leg is going to move away from his balls, all right? Bring yourself up a bit, get yourself comfortable, okay? Your legs are going to move away from his balls, okay? He's got his leg out like that, you're controlling him, all right? As you move out, move this leg around to the side like that, okay? You're not going to get his balls from there, you're going to get his butt cheek. Okay, you're searching him, he makes a move, down he goes, and you step back, okay, and he's off. Right, Dig? Okay? Okay. Always keeping control of him, mate.
Legs back, come on, legs back, 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 back. That's right, okay. For the purpose of this, we'll leave you there. All right. Okay, that's it. Up, 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 up. Don't fall down on me. Alright.
Is that Yippee, is it?
Check his legs
My
away, his
favourite
shoulder
position.
showed you.
Okay, don't you be concerned. Okay, you're the cover
Got him
man.
covered, yeah.
All you're concerned with is taking a side picture on his head, mate.
Okay, we got a map. Good shit. Thank you.
Okay, just cut the bloody talking down a little bit. Don't commentate your way through it, because if he fucking talks another language, all he knows, he could be saying that he's going to do shocking things to his mother.
Too late.
Too late, mate.
Don't start brewing up, man. I'm going to call you back in for a quick debrief and then you can brew up.
Alright. Knees. Get down on your knees. Get down.
Okay, 2 sections. Stop yum yum. Quick debrief. In, let's go.
He's not making it easy for you.
Suck me off.
Too late.
Shut up, Tobin.
Debrief, yeah?
Yep.
Well, that's one. Okay. Alright, hog
Go get
tight.
all the boys, bring them in quick. That's it.
Okay.
Still being humane.
Okay. Alright, he's potentially hog-tied. And that's the
man.
position he'd be in.
Move back in, Sackos!
I'd probably swing him over like this.
Let's go, lads. Move back in.
Just make sure.
Let's go, lads. Move back in.
Thanks, Private. You alright?
I can't do it. Let's goes with his hands and he's just hanging upside down, singing like his feet go. Help! And one of the guys yells out, "Don't let go! You'll smack your head into the bottom of the pool." And he goes, "Ah!" Bang! Straight into the water. Oh, kill him! Try it again. Does that work? Can you actually record off the TV? Or does it just end up as
CIA. Sorry about that, Felix, but you're just about to say 007. Yeah. Well, James, have you killed him? You know me better than that.
He actually filming.
There you go, Mama.
Yeah, I'm filming everybody.
Okay.
Have you seen everything you came to see?
Very much.
Sure.
Come like your friends
Yeah,
and report.
definitely.
Tell them the little things I told them.
No,
Turn that thing off! Back!